Ben's like, don't fucking tell me how to edit. Don't fucking tell me. This is my job.
An intervention, now trying to tell me how to do my notes.
Hello and welcome to Mastering Mediocrity Music Reviews. I'm Jeff.
I'm Ben.
I'm Mark.
And we are here today,
Way to push through, buddy.
as always, to review, scrutinize, and probably not celebrate the album by Blur called...
The Ballad of Darren?
Yes.
Question mark?
Without the question mark.
And this was an album chosen by myself, for better or worse. And I'll be honest, I wanted to do something a little bit different than what we had been doing, was the primary reason.
Check.
And then the secondary reason was I was very much hoping that they could recreate the magic of song number 2 somehow, some way, just even a fucking little bit. Like, fucking goddamn it, just a little bit. Like, I just wanted just a sliver of song number 2, and I wasn't terribly hopeful. I know that their bread and butter is not song number 2, but I was hoping for just a little fucking taste of it, just a little bit.
I think everybody who's ever heard song number 2 and then listened to the rest of their music probably has the same thought. Yeah, man.
Try to match the energy, bro.
I'm the way you're talking made it sound like you've been listening to what's these cats'
Blur.
names? Blur. For
Someone came prepared.
Forever.
like this entire time. Like you're like, I've just been waiting and hoping. When really I feel like your experiences with Blur are similar to mine and Mark's, where it was like we listened to song 2 back in the day. 20 years ago was the last time we listened to it.
Hear it on 90s alternative mix song,
like
whatever sometimes.
And then now it's like I came into it with extremely low expectations, because Jeff had said like a couple of weeks ago that he had given it a shot, or like listened to it or perused through it, or he described it in some fashion, then said that it was like way different. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to come into it not expecting song 2. And so I was not pleasantly surprised, but I don't hate the album, but I've also listened to it like 5 times today. 4 times today.
It's alright.
But I really only like the first like 3 or 4 songs. The rest of the album really blends together.
It really blurs together.
Anyway.
All right. I think the last song is okay, and that's about it. You can pretty much skip it.
The last song has a really interesting part where it like distorts reality. The song, if you listen closely, it's still going, but there's this like brain scramble from reality. There's a lot of drug references in the not a shit ton. But there are some. I mean, there's one where he's literally talking about taking acid. So.
Yeah,
I do recall that now that you say it.
The Narcissist.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Yeah.
The first time I listened to this record, that fucking energy drinks, boy.
I think it's alright. Shut up.
That's so wait, have we even done our shots yet?
No, we have not.
Shoot, boys.
Let's shoot.
I'll talk while we're pouring. What was I saying?
That's up to you to decide.
What was I talking about?
I wasn't listening at all.
Blur.
This is going great.
Yeah, yesterday was the first time I listened to the album all the way through. And
same.
I listened to probably like the first 3 or 4 songs correctly. And I don't know what happened, but it got put on shuffle somehow.
You like shuffle though.
But I did. Well, no. After I've listened to it through once, I
Okay.
Just to like give it a shot, but like I didn't realize I'd put it on shuffle, and so that song with the static came on, and then went to another song, and I was like,
probably felt real weird.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't why. Why did it just stop? It? Why didn't it bleed a little bit? Not that it necessarily has to start the next song, you know what I mean? But like, why didn't it like fade? It just kind of like, psh, and then another slow fucking song. This is terrible.
Wait a second. There's something like I have to say about that. Every single song starts with this like really weird musical flourish, and I buy into the flourish part. I like what they're doing, and then it goes just into like the straight song. And I like what they did at the first 3 seconds. It has this really good quality to it, and then like they don't follow it the way that I want it to. It really pisses me off.
I don't know if the singer's the right singer for this kind of instrumentals.
I think it's
exactly throws it off.
I disagree. I think it's exactly right.
I thought you'd like it more, but let's do these shots.
I thought you would like it a little bit more too. It is interesting. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates. I mean, it's definitely slower paced, which I do like.
Yeah, but that's one of my.
It's not good. There's a lot of. I mean, there's got to be like metal out there. You like metal, but there's a lot of metal out there that's like shitty and you don't like. I mean, this is just
definitely not any of the stuff we listen to.
Of course,
this is just I don't know. It's the second and third song of the album I don't hate.
Yeah,
they're
they got
pretty
nice
good.
Melodies,
yeah, they have nice melodies. Those two I can listen to, and I'm not like ready to skip to the next one.
Barbaric.
But it's
Barbaric's
really,
good.
Barbaric, and I forget what the other one is.
The Narcissists, like number 4,
no,
is good.
I'm on Bloody Hammers.
It was St. Charles Square and Barbaric.
Yeah, St. Charles Square is perfectly okay too.
Yeah, it's perfectly okay.
I dig the ballad.
The first 4 songs, I agree 100%, are pretty decent.
Yeah.
I like Avalon a lot. I mean,
it's okay.
Respectively.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I think Driving Here was, not that it was a good listen, but it was the most appreciable listen, because I'm like just sitting there driving, smoking cigarettes, and I'm like in the dark, and I'm like, this is actually pretty nice just to sit and drive and have in the background, you know what I mean? Not that I had it loud, but
you can have this on if you're like just want some noise and you're not going to pay real close attention to it. It's just something to have in the background.
That's elevator music style.
That's how I listen to it so much today. Like I told you guys earlier, I just had a couple hours to kill, so I just put it on during work. And it was nice. Like I'm sitting there doing like mindless stuff. It's mindless music. It was fucking.
Yeah.
But that's problematic for a truly enjoyable experience.
It depends on what you're into. Like I can listen to some like real slow like folk or bluegrass country albums and I'm totally content.
Yeah, like if you just
I don't need it to like jump like pump me up. It's just nice to listen to. There's songs that I like that are of that genre. There is one thing though, like I was listening to this and I was like, God damn it, there's a band that they sound just like, and I couldn't figure out like where in my life I had heard it. And I found this British band. They're a British band, and I bought their first album, and it came out in 2001. I looked, so like I had to have just went to the CD store in my town, found this random CD of this band, and then just bought it and listened to it. And the band is called Elbow. And it's music that is just like this. The singers sound just like this, but there's 2 good songs. I think I bought 2 CDs, and there was only 2 songs out of both of them that I liked. But I put them on my liked playlist, and I hadn't listened to those songs in probably 16 or 17 years.
Damn.
And it was like,
that's cool. Shit. I love rediscovering music.
It's like, at least I rediscovered those 2 songs that I really liked that were like really unique and weird and out there at the time. But like song number 2 is probably my only exposure to this band up until this album. And I just thought there was going to be a little more there. I know it's not going to be like heavy grunge 90s, because it's not that anymore. These people aren't the same people anymore. They're 25 years older, you know. So you would expect it to slow down a little bit, but it was completely different. Not terrible, but certainly doesn't leave you wanting more.
It has an interesting quality to it. I will give it that, but
Song 2 came out in 97.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, I get that they're in a different place. I think the best reference that I have.
Album came out February February 10th, 97, so maybe it came out as a single in 96 or something, but I don't, you know.
The best reference that I have is Paramore and then New Paramore. I have something else to say, but he was distracting me. No, my point is like, so you have early Paramore, which is teenage angst, and then New Paramore, their mid-30s, okay? We had song number 2 from 97, which is like a parody of heavy metal, and I was just hoping for a lick of that, and Paramore goes from kind of like a really hard sound to just a pop rock sound in their newest stuff. But they have these cool elements that they brought through. And then, like, when I look back on that Paramore album, it's kind of like a little bit silly. And I like that. But, like, this album compared to song number 2 is just a completely different trip.
Unrecognizable.
Almost.
If you could listen to this album and song number 2 and not tell them who the artist is, and they would never guess that it's the same band.
Yeah, but the album itself, like, the tempo is the same almost the entire time, and there are some little moments where
they plug in an electric guitar.
Yeah, but like
for the
otherwise,
intro only, and then
there's
it's
a
not
lot
even
of,
like distorted at all.
There's a lot of this like nonchalantness that I'm not a huge fan of. I want something a little bit more, and they never give it. It never happens. There's never a moment that really picks up at all. I knew there was going to be this very British slow type of music that was going on with them.
Yeah, they're not great at making.
I have explored.
The Beatles fucking suck.
Okay.
I hear the Beatles are coming.
It's like the exception to the rule.
No, what?
Or a new album or something. I don't fucking know.
There's some really good British stuff that goes on here. All right, but
name one.
Like You Look Good on the Dance Floor band, Arctic
Monkeys.
They're fucking. I love them. That's all I got.
Are they even from?
They might be from Australia for all fucking. I will put it right here.
Like Indiana.
No, that would be funny. No, they're definitely British. I'm almost 100% sure I'm gonna feel like a fucking idiot.
We grew up with the dudes from Korn.
No, so
and the Black Keys.
God damn it! Back in the day, I know that I explored Blur a little bit because.
Sorry, just fucking Korn.
You explored Korn more than you explored fucking Blur. Who the fuck?
I know that.
Fucking fool here.
Well, Korn's way better than Blur.
Listen, when you have Napster and you hear fucking song number 2, you go and download some other Blur stuff, and I did exactly that, I didn't find anything. Yes, people.
Their parents didn't even download their other songs.
No, I bet there's plenty of people that went out and bought the CD after hearing song 2, and then were like, whoa, damn, I paid a lot of money for the single.
Alright.
Yep.
It just ends there, doesn't it? It really does. Honestly, it's not great.
It could.
6 minutes and 30 seconds left.
There's nothing wrong with that. We don't need to force it. Like, the album is not great.
No. So,
and there's no use to beating a dead horse. Unless somebody...
what they do for, like... They beat a horse for, like, 20 minutes.
At least the album is only 36 minutes long.
No, but I'm saying, like... The first 3-4 songs are good. The last song's okay. Mm-hmm. So, like, for 20 minutes in the middle, they just beat a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean...
And as someone from the United States of America, I was really expecting Everglades to be, like... Like, they didn't go Florida Man at all.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting just this wild song when I saw, like, Everglades. It's like, oh, this is going to be, like...
Was that, like, cool. Everglades for Leonard, I think? I think it was. Yeah. For Leonard. Which, I mean, there's got to be some meaning.
On there. I was like, oh, Everglades, Florida? This is going to be, like, a wild song. And it wasn't.
But, I mean, it'd be interesting if it was, like, an analogy to the Everglades to some degree. I mean, I have to imagine there was some connection there.
Seminole Wind.
Oh,
John Anderson.
Great song. Great song. I love that song.
I'm not familiar.
We'll play it later. It's so
okay. Seminole Wind.
I've sent it to you just because it's Indian.
Quintessential country song.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's fucking classic '90s country.
Yeah, if you had the top 100, it'd be on there.
Oh yeah, it'd be
for sure.
Top.
Mm.
Huh.
Right up there with
anything from Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
In the '90s, I don't know.
Right next to Indian Outlaw.
Europe's got. Well, that's not country. I get that. But they got an Indian song. The Cherokee.
Cherokie's so fucking good.
Yeah, it's a great song. Fuck yeah.
Let's pour a drink.
All right, let's get that drink.
What would you guys give this album? Like on out of 10?
Oh man, like I don't want to disgrace Blur.
It's a preference thing. I'm sure there's plenty of people that like new Blur.
It's a 4 out of 10.
That's generous, I think.
It's,
even for slow music.
Okay,
it's pretty
there is one other thing that I wanted to say about it. If you listen very closely to the album,
which no one's gonna do.
Yeah. No, they will.
This is the first.
I tried and I couldn't.
And only and last album review of Blur's The Ballad of Darren.
No,
That
it's
will be
not.
on
You're
YouTube.
underestimating YouTube way too much.
I mean, it's called fucking hyperbole. Of course there's one, Jeff.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, but
This is going to be the most popular one.
yeah, it better be. No, so like, if you listen very closely, there is a lot of intricate layering in the mix where there's just these small sounds, whether it's piano, violin, strange distortion, and I like that little bit of weirdness behind it. Most people hear like the rhythm guitar, the drum,
The
guitar.
microphone's not picking any of this.
No, I mean I think it will.
You guys know that I jacked off on the way over here.
That's why my hands are crusty.
Jesus Christ, bro! So I appreciate about the mix.
so stiff.
Oh my God!
What am I going to do with all this?
Ah, it looks like you put fucking icing
so
on
much.
it. Yeah. Fucking something about Mary, but everywhere. Let's take these
We're
shots.
32.
Yeah.
Midlife crisis. Cheers,
Cheers,
mates.
mates.
That was really unified. Dude, so good.
It's still pretty good.
It's so good.
Yeah. What were you going to say? Did
Talking to me?
No, I thought Jeff said, he's like, I do have one more thing to say.
I literally just fucking said it. Were you here for the last 3 minutes?
I didn't hear it either.
What the fuck, guys? I was talking about the little nice intricacies inside of the sound.
I remember that.
That was like 13 things.
Yeah.
But okay.
There is
That
that.
was one fucking thing, and it just
I
happened.
like the actual like instrumental parts.
Avalon had
Like,
the best.
as an
moments.
overall, like I could probably listen to this without vocals, and it would maybe be better.
His offbeat nature is a little unwieldy. I agree.
What does that mean? Anyway.
So what's next?
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit! Should we get the wheel
I think
out?
we should get the wheel out.
What? Or you have something? You look like you have something. You don't? Get the fucking wheel then. I mean, we haven't.
We got.
There's some stuff that we'll just try to. We'll just hope for the best.
And now, through the magic of editing, the wheel has appeared. We have added some songs. We've disappeared some songs.
They're not songs.
Whatever the fuck they
Albums.
Don't tell the truth.
Don't tell me what
Don't,
this. You guys
Mark.
trying to fucking intervention me. Fucking now this is the third time tonight. Okay, I'm gonna do all the spinning.
Mark, can you say just something controversial?
All right, now we're gonna spin again. We had some technical difficulties. And go.
Oh god.
What the fuck is happening?
The Call of the Wild. I don't want to look.
Oh my god, I haven't seen it. What is it?
Album of the year 1985.
Oh shit, what is it? Look it up.
Oh god, we're Grammy Award for Album of the Year winner. No jacket required. Phil Collins, Hugh Padgham. I don't know what that fucking means, but
Phil Collins.
if you like what you saw,
Hit the bell.
my name's Ben.
Watch another show.
I love you guys.